Oh, it's a huge mental thing. I mean, 3 hours racing mentally breaks down guys. And I mean, last year I went into it strong, and kind of as the season went on, you kind of just get kind of mentally broke down, kind of like not necessarily over it, but just kind of like not where you should be mentally. And so you just gotta go into it mentally strong and knowing that you have the confidence, you know where you should be, and I know I should be up there. So yeah, that's where we're gonna be. Last year, I'm not gonna lie, was a struggle a little bit. Kind of where we had the high expectations where we were in 2017, then came into 18 and kind of floated around top 10, top 5 here and there, and then got one or two podiums, just not quite where I was. So it was frustrating. And going into 19, I mean, we've changed a lot of things and got the new bike this year. I'm really excited for that. I've been on it all off season, and honestly, it's so much better than what I felt like I was on before. So I think we've made some huge improvements with bike setup, and just me personally, I know what I'm up against. So I think we're coming in just much more prepared than we've ever been. And I know people say that every single year, but I think 19 is definitely, I feel like, going to be a great year. So a lot of the guys I'm racing against have raced GNCC since they were this tall, so they know every track and the terrain they're around, and kind of used to everything. I think just me learning the tracks each year has been huge, but after a couple, 3-4 years, you pretty much have your terrain figured out, and it's definitely been a huge help. It's that whole 3-hour thing is a whole nother level also, and just being at that intensity for 3 hours. So where I come from, we raced 2.5 hours, and the competition just never was as steep. So when I come here, it's a whole nother level, and yeah, it's a lot different than Washington to come all the way to the East Coast and just try to, like I said, the first year I came, I just went and jumped straight into XC1, and man, I got my doors blown off. I was like, almost should not have been out there, but just that 1 year I developed and learned a lot, and that's what got me XC2 support for the next 2 years. So yeah, it's definitely different, but I like it. I loaded up my van 5-6 years ago, and I came here to try to live my dream, and my dream is to race motorcycles professionally, and for me to make it further, I need to succeed. So just need to be up there in that podium position and just winning. So we all want to win, but that's the problem. Everyone wants to win, and there's only one winner. So I just know I push myself to be who I am, and it's been a long journey coming from Washington and kind of just, like I said, loading up my van and driving across the country and not knowing what I was getting myself into. And it's been a huge learning experience. Like every year you learn a lot just being out there with those guys.